I don't know what to say right now. This is the most perplexing review I'm probably ever going to give, because I don't understand what happened. Let me turn some of this glare off. I just read Goodyng the Polymath. I just read it. And as most of you know, when I'm reviewing a comic book, I will read up until a point where I have something to say, and then I will publish that, and then I will, put that out in a full video, and then I will continue reading and get to the point where I have something to say, and then I'll put on another video. But I actually read this all the way through. I read it from cover to cover. And I don't know how to review it. The writer of this book is Mike Baron, and I've known of Mike Baron for a long time. Back in 1985 or 86, he wrote like the first, I want to say 13, 14 issues of The Flash, when Wally West became The Flash after Barry Allen died in Crisis on Infinite Earths. And I loved the first 4 issues of that book. I still have them. I still have the first 4 issues of The Flash and the annual. They're absolutely marvelous books. They're probably some of the best Flash issues that have ever been written in the history of the character, whether Barry Allen or Wally West. I've also read most of his work on Nexus. I do intend to go back through all of that and reread it and finish up what I haven't read. He does amazing world building. He does he builds such spectacular characters. And I can't say that I enjoyed the series all the way through, or else I would have a full collection of it, which I don't today. I had the chance to get it once, but I passed it up. And so I know what Mike Baron is capable of. I don't know what the fuck this book is. I don't know what the fuck this book is. I read the fucking thing cover to cover, not because it was that good, but because it was that fucking bad. I don't even know what to say about the book. It's that bad. There are maybe 2 or 3 pages in the entire book where I look and I'm thinking, oh, that's an interesting idea. But everything else throughout the entire book is the blandest, most vapid bullshit I have ever seen encapsulated in a single comic. I mean, I'm honestly thinking this deserves a 0.5 out of 5 out of 10. Sorry, 0.5 out of 10. I Saw number 2 used to be the biggest disaster I've ever reviewed. I gave that one a 3 out of 10. I'm looking at this as a 0.5. And I almost feel like that's generous. I don't understand. I literally don't understand. What went wrong? What happened here? I mean, I'm not a guy for conspiracy theories, but I'm almost feeling like, what if Mike Barron went to Eric July and said, "Hey, I am going to write the shit out of this character. You can trust me." And the whole purpose was for him to sabotage this book. That's how bad the writing in this book is. Will Conrad does an adequate job of conveying everything that's in here, but honest to God, if I had been the penciler on this book, I would have gone back to Eric and said, "Are you fucking sure about this?" I'm not I'm not kidding, people. I'm at a fucking loss for words. I don't know I don't know how to describe how bad this book is. And I've reviewed some, you know, I honestly want to see the script. I honestly want to see the script that Mike Barron turned in to Eric July. I want to see the script. I want to see the original script. I want to see the original script that Mike Barron turned in to Eric July, because I have a hard time believing this was actually it. That what we got in this book is actually what Mike Barron turned over to him. I, I'm angry about it. And I'm not angry because I spent, you know, $36 buying 2 copies. I mean, that's just part of the job. I'm a freaking comic book reviewer. That's what I do. I, I'm angry about it because I can't see how this happened. This shouldn't be even possible unless it was like deliberate sabotage. You know, when Chuck Dixon wrote Alpha Core #1, he still turned in a decent story. It wasn't the greatest thing. I think it had some problems. This there's no excuse for this. There's no excuse for this. There's no excuse for there's no how. I'm just letting y'all know. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to review this book. I will take another look at it. I will read through it again. I will try to figure out just what the hell's going on and what the hell went wrong. But I'm telling you, this, Goodyng the Polymath, this is by far the absolute worst fucking book that has come out of Rippaverse. It's worse, and I know all of you love to shit on Eric July and say he's a shitty writer and all this. This is worse than anything he's written, including Salvage, I Saw #2, freaking anything that he's written. This is worse. And it's written by Mike fucking Barron? What happened? I'll I'll see if I can do something. It's probably going to take me a few days. I don't even know how to package it. I don't even know how to package this review. There's nothing to review. I'll do my best, but I'm just gonna give you a preliminary score now. It's 0.5 out of 10. 0.5 out of 10. That's the best I can give it. I'm not even sure I want to give it that much. Jesus God Almighty. That's all, folks.